So here we are again with the voiceover from my third and fourth session of my first week of my 6-week cycle. In the last video I showed you the first and second workout, now the third and fourth workout. First of all, some mobility again, because these are some other mobility drills I do compared to the ones I showed you last time. And also keep in mind that this is so important to do it before every workout, so don't skip this one. This looks pretty funny with the speeded up, with the doubled speed. But the good thing about it is it's only take 3 minutes and you are completely warm. So Friday session: competition squat, competition bench press, dumbbell rows, glute ham raise and biceps curls. Yeah, I'm training arms. And this year was the first of the 3 sets with 117.5 kg, 5 reps. And you see, my form looks okay, I guess. The bar path is very one line. Now look at my head. I always go in like a turtle, and this gives me full tightness and a good contraction in the body. You see, this was no problem, the 5 reps, and the second and third set were also pretty good. Now competition bench on Friday was a very light day, a very hypertrophy day. 3 sets of 1 set of 12, 1 set of 10, 1 set of 8 reps with more weight in every set. This was the first set, 12 reps with 62.5 kg. In my competition bench, you see, very lightweight, but once you get in the 10-12 rep range, everything gets hard. It feels like cardio, but no problem, you see it. And now I uncutted, no cut in the video, I show you the dumbbell rows I did on Friday with 32 kg dumbbells. And important in this exercise is you always have to focus on pulling your elbow up, not your hand or anything, your elbow. Your elbow initiates the movement, and your upper body should stay very shouldn't move at all. Should be very stable. So for the left side, a bit speeded up. I like these more than the barbell rows, because the barbell rows, really, I feel it really in the lower back, and since I deadlift and squat so much, I don't need another lower back exercise. And the dumbbell rows, they feel really good for me. And here I triple setted it with band pull aparts, so always 1 set bench, 1 set dumbbell rows, and then 1 set pull aparts. And here again, the glute ham raise in the calf machine with the red band, which gives you a bit, which makes the movement a bit easier, but it's still very, very hard to do it. But for me, I don't know. Of course, this exercise is for targeting the hamstrings, and you could do things like Romanian deadlifts, stiff leg deadlifts instead of this one. But this one gives me another feeling, better feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's simply another movement, and I really like it, so I do it 2 times a week. And we will see if it helps in my squat and deadlift. So because everything with this accessories, everything you do is only to bring up your squat and deadlift. And the band tension is really good, and the best thing is on the bottom, it helps the most. These are biceps curls speeded up. I did 3 sets of them with 16 kg dumbbells, and I just do them because only once a week 3 sets. I only do them because to cover the whole body, to really work on all body parts, and also it helps in the bench press because if your arm volume is bigger, you have bigger arms, it helps in your bench press because you have a less range of motion of course if the biceps is big. And then the Sunday session. Front squat beltless, 4-inch deficit deadlift beltless, dumbbell shoulder press, hanging leg raises and triceps isolation. Now this is my beltless day, where I don't do the normal movements, so no competition squat, no competition deadlift, but similar movements, variations. So here you see the front squat, the first set. I did 4 sets of 8 with only 67.5 kg, so on the bar 67.5 kg, which is not really much, but 4 sets of 8 reps are really hard. So the weight was on point, it was good choice. 67.5, this is around 65% of my front squat max, which is 105 beltless. And it really, this is the second set here, and it's really good to work on the quads, because since I squat a low bar and with a wide stance in my competition squat, on the front squat I choose a narrow stance, and of course this really targets more the quads, and for me it's really important because I think I have weak quads, because for example in the deadlift when it gets heavy my hips shoot up first, and also in the squat when the weight gets heavy my hips shoot up first, then it turns into a squat morning. So this means weak quads, so do front squats. Here I filmed 1 set from the front. I think the form looks okay, and you really I really do them always with high reps, so hypertrophy work for the quads. That means 6 to 10 reps, something like this, with always adjust the weight. If you do 10 reps, of course you lower the weight, and 4 sets of 8 on these. So I filmed 3 sets, I did another 4th one. And now you see here, what is that? Hair everywhere, no baldness. And here in the last video, baldness. If you want to know how this magical thing can happen, here you see again no baldness. If you want to know it, write it down in the comment section below. This is really magic hair. And now here are the 4-inch deficit deadlifts, beltless, 3 sets of 10 reps. This is so cardio. This is like a high intensity workout. It's only 100 kg beltless, and the deficit is really high. The bar touches almost my feet. And why deficit deadlift? You know, I have 1 normal competition style deadlift workout in a week, and one time this. And this make the lift harder, of course, because the range of motion is bigger. You stand on the plates, the bar has to take a longer way up, and this you really feel that it, compared to the normal deadlift, you really feel it more in the quads and in the lower back, and in the glutes also. You have to go deeper with your hips. Here you see always my hips shoot a bit up first. Here guys sitting down on the bench where I put my smartphone on, but you can still see me. Yeah, this really makes the lift harder, and for me it's the best deadlift variation you can do, together with pause deadlifts. They're also nice, but I like these more. And yeah, simply a bigger range of motion, so the lift gets harder, and more involvement of all the muscle groups. In 10 reps I was so tired at this point. Here the guy was really nice. Oh, he also trains for strength. I saw him first time this time in the gym. And then here some dumbbell shoulder press, no benching on this day. I wanted to do 3 sets of 8 with 24 kg dumbbells, but I don't know why. I was so fatigued. I could only do, I believe, 8, then 7, and then 7 in the 3 sets. I don't know why. So I bench 3 times a week. So the fourth day I only do dumbbell shoulder press to work on the shoulders and have another push movement in, and not always benching, and it always feels good. Here another set. I don't know why these feel so heavy. I think the bench where I did them on was a bit short. You see, my head goes back, so normally I can put my head on the bench, but this was not a nice bench. You see, it gets really hard suddenly. I don't know. I just didn't get in the groove this day. I almost failed this rep, but nice work on the shoulder, and boom. And here I superset hanging leg raise, so an ab exercise, and triceps band pull downs. And here you see with the hanging leg raise, I always try to keep my legs pretty straight, so not completely straight, but not only so no knee raises, leg raises. And I try to go down pretty slowly, so not completely slowly, but don't rush it. Don't simply go up and then you lose all tension and your legs like fall down. You have to keep the tension and go not that fast down. Here now I speeded it up, and then I take my red band and train my triceps. Sometimes I train my triceps with like this, and sometimes with rows or whatever they have in the gym. Here you see I put my hand a bit more up, because that's the nice thing about the band. If it's too easy, you simply grab it a little bit higher. Of course, this makes more tension, and then you can get the perfect tension to get 10 or 12 reps. And I really like how the band pull downs for the triceps feel, because they really have, if you're on the down part in the full contraction, then it's the hardest, of course, because the band has the most tension, and this really feels nice. You see, bam, bam, the triceps comes out. Yeah, I really like this exercise. And you see, no pause, directly go over to the next set of hanging leg raise. And yeah, that's it. So this was session 3 and session 4 of my first week, and next week I'll try to film my second week of the 6-week cycle. So stay tuned.